welcome to grade 1.
We're the grade 1 team.
This is Mrs. Miller.
And this is Mrs. Carrier.
And together we are 1CM.
Hello, grade 1. I am Mrs. Malsbury, and in my class I am 1SM.
Hi, grade 1s. I'm Mrs. Struble, and my class is 1S.
Hi, grade 1s. I'm Mrs. Bouvier, and we are 1B.
I'm Mrs. Carrier, and I'm here to show you what to do when you get to school on your very first day and every day after. So the bus or your parents will drop you off at the front of the school. Then it's your job to walk along the sidewalk all the way back to the back of the school and use your power door to get in. Somebody will meet you at the door and your teacher will meet you at your classroom. Follow us. When you get to this corner, you're going to walk across the tarmac all the way over to the big yellow ribbon.
Not this door.
This is where all the grade 1s will go in. Once you get in, make your way directly to your classroom by going down the hallway, and your teacher will meet you there. Thank you.
Hello, grade 1s and grade 1s families. We're excited to see you soon in your uniforms, and we hope you're excited to put those uniforms back on pretty soon. I thought I would just remind you of a few important things about your uniforms. First of all, I know there's gala and everyday uniform. So when we say gala, that's like putting on your fancy clothes. Gala is for things like assemblies, field trips, and school pictures. And then there's the everyday uniform. So I just wanted to touch on that a little bit. They are different. If you want to see how they're different or see what exactly students need for their uniforms, there's a great description on the FFCA website. Under information, there's a whole tab that just says student uniform. So I really recommend you go and refresh yourselves about the expectations for uniforms there. Okay, yep. So just a few reminders, black socks. Students should only be wearing black socks with their uniforms. If they're wearing pants or shorts, they could be a shorter black sock. But if they're wearing a tunic, they should be wearing a black sock that's longer and goes just about to their knees. Another alternative, if they're wearing tunics, especially in the winter, I highly recommend tights, because they're going to be outside for a long time at recess and often phys ed, and those bare legs get pretty cold. So tights or even leggings with socks, highly recommended for the colder weather, but they should be black. Okay, and shoes. Black shoes for the uniform. Please put the names on those shoes. Most kids have shoes that are identical. So there's only so many different styles in Calgary. So we have a lot of identical black shoes, and we really need those names on. A trick that I found helpful is using a marker that's like silver. You can buy those silver Sharpies. They work great for putting kids' names on their black shoes. They should be plain, they should be leather or leather-like, and they should not look like running shoes, okay? Gym shoes are running shoes, black shoes are a dress shoe. That's all I have to say about shoes. And shirts worn under uniform shirts should be white. Please do not wear any colored clothing under uniforms. It really takes away from the whole idea of a uniform if there's colors poking out. And again, please label all uniform pieces with labels. A fundraiser that our school does is Mabel's Labels, and those work fantastic for labeling uniform pieces, especially shoes, sweaters, vests, and tunics. We do have a few in the lost and found right now that unfortunately may never be claimed because they were not labeled. Black shorts must be worn under tunics. The girls remove their tunics when they go to phys ed, so they really do need to have those black shorts underneath because that will be basically their phys ed uniform, if you will. It's also helpful if they're happen to be sitting on the floor and such to have shorts on. Shirts need to be tucked in. Please show your child how to do that and practice. I've seen it happen a lot where we ask kids to tuck in their shirts and they really don't know how, and it's really awkward. So if you could please show them how to do that at home and practice it with them, that would be fantastic. If you have questions, you can again check that website under uniform information, or you can ask your teacher. And we're really excited to see everyone come back and looking sharp in their uniforms. Bye for now.
Hello, grade 1. I'm Mrs. Malsbury, and I'm going to talk to you today about the importance of labeling our belongings. First and most important, you need a backpack for grade 1. Everything will come to school in your backpack. For the first little while, it would be really great if you could have something on your backpack that has your teacher's name and your name. So this one says my name, Mrs. Malsbury, and then it says 1SM. This will help the outside supervisors find your classroom with you in the mornings. Also, your sweaters, your vests, your tunics, everything should have a label on it. If you need labels, you can purchase those through our fundraiser through Mabel Labels. If it is not labeled, we do not know who it belongs to, and it will end up being lost, and there is no lost and found. Please label your stuff. Thank you.
Hi grade 1s, it's Mrs. Bouvier again. I'm going to talk to you today about lunches and snacks. In grade 1, you are at school all day long. So that means that you need to bring food and drink for the day. So you'll be bringing a snack and a lunch that we will eat throughout the day. Please make sure that you bring food that you can open and eat yourself. So teachers cannot be helping you open your banana or open your container or open cheese sticks. You need to be able to do that yourself. Same thing, if maybe you don't have a lot of teeth left and you can't eat an apple, maybe ask mom or dad to cut that apple up for you, or bring a different healthy food that you can eat by yourself. Teachers cannot be helping cut up food or open containers, so make sure that your lunch, everything in there, you can do it yourself. Also, make sure that you bring enough food to last you throughout the day. So you might be super duper hungry, and if you only bring a little bit of food, you might run out of food. So pack enough for lunch and for snack time. Also, any garbage that you have or compostables, you will have to take home at the end of the day. So if you have some wrappers in your lunch or some fruit peels, those go back in your lunch kit and they go home with you. We don't use a compost at school, and we don't throw away garbage from our lunches at school either, due to COVID. Finally, you need a water bottle for school, and you need to make sure that your water bottle does not leak, especially if it falls over. Water bottles fall over all the time, and so if you have one that's got a good lid on it, and maybe it's got a thing that pops out or a button that you push to drink, those are much better than ones that you have to take the lid all the way off, or they don't have a very good seal on them. We don't want water bottles leaking. And as always, make sure you label everything, because if something gets lost, it's probably gone forever if it doesn't have a label. See you soon.
Hi grade 1s, Mrs. Struble here again. I'm going to talk to you about sanitizing and wearing our masks. When we come into any of our classrooms, we need to do one pump from the bottle, and we need to sanitize our hands front and back, between our fingers and our thumbs. When we get to our desks, we can take our masks off. We can keep them in a plastic bag inside your desk or your pocket. Just tuck them away until we need them again. Anytime we leave the classroom, we'll put our masks back on. Sanitize our hands again. And then go on our way to music, gym, art, or the bathroom, out for recess, out for lunch. We also want you to bring 2 masks to school in case ones get dirty or lost.